If you want to get to 15% body fat, you've got to kill the person you are now. But most people never make it to 15% because they're following an unsustainable plan which they think is good and have no idea how long this actually takes. Trust me, I've been there and I've helped so many people just like you get jacked at 15% body fat using simple, sustainable strategies. So in this video, I'll be giving you the exact day you'll start seeing your abs and how to do it without needing to meditate on some mountain at 4 a.m. after an ice bath whilst logging calories in your journal, sipping on green herbal tea and obsessing over your sleep score. So a few months ago, I got fat and I need to get back in shape fast so I cannot be a fat personal trainer. I weighed around 82 kilos, which is 181 pounds, and I was sitting at roughly 25% body fat. That means my lean body mass, everything except fat, was about 61.5 kilos, which is around 135 pounds. So I need to divide my lean mass by 0.85 and boom, I get 72.3 kilos. And I lost exactly 10 kilos to get to 15%. Now look, fuck this. I don't want you to do any of these stupid calculations. Because the truth is, if you're 25% body fat, whether you weigh 70, 80 or 90 kilos and you run the numbers, it's going to tell you the exact same thing. You need to lose around 10 kilos or 22 pounds of fat to hit 15% body fat. And if you don't know how many calories to eat to lose fat, I made a free guide that shows you how to calculate your maintenance calories. Plus, it includes the best protein sources to build muscle and avoid getting skinny fat and a couple of other steps I wish someone had told me when I first started. Now, dropping to 15% was really easy because I didn't diet continuously. You're absolutely fucking bonkers if you think that me, someone who's normal and actually likes food, is gonna stay away and be miserable forever. I have absolutely nothing in my life. Nothing. I wank, I have 2 friends and this lamp, and I enjoy eating delicious food. That's it. Now here's the thing. I knew that if I kept grinding hard every day, dieting super, I don't want this, I don't want that, at some point I'd snap. Because that's what we do. We break, we binge, and we burn out. So instead of letting that burnout happen naturally and feel like a fucking piece of dog shit that just got smashed by horse shit, I plan not to diet. I'd be in a deep calorie deficit for 4 weeks and then took a 2-week break where I just ate at my maintenance calories. Not only did this work wonderfully for me, it kept me sane and it felt like there was a light at the end of the tunnel. Every time I try to quit wanking, I'll tell myself, you're gonna do it again at some point, you dirty bastard. So why are you holding back? And then I'd break my streak because I felt like I'm doomed for failure anyway. So if you approach losing fat the same way, it can seem a bit shit, a bit too much. If you think you have to suffer endlessly, you'll quit. That's why we need breaks. Now, this approach isn't only based on my pretty little feelings, it's evidence-based. There's the Matador study that proved this. You don't need to diet non-stop to get lean. They took 2 groups, both had the exact same calorie deficit. One group dieted for 16 weeks straight. The other did 2 weeks of dieting, 2 weeks at maintenance, 2 weeks of dieting, and 2 weeks of maintenance, and then just kept repeating that. Now, even though it took them longer overall, the group that took the breaks lost more fat, they kept more muscle, and probably fought less with their wives, at least. So yeah, these strategic breaks don't ruin your fat loss. They fucking turbocharge it. Now here's what I think is the fastest way for you and exactly how long it's gonna take you. Now when you're starting out, losing fat is fast, man, because your body has a lot of fat to burn, so it doesn't fight back as hard. And you're motivated. So the first 4 weeks, your goal is to lose 4 kilos or 8 pounds. 1 kilo weekly or 2 pounds weekly. Not only are you going to see instant changes, but it's going to light a fire in you to get that ball rolling. And say you pull this off, you pull through. You went from, say, 80 kilos to 76. And then for the next 2 weeks, I want you to just maintain that 76. Maintain it. You eat a bit more, but you still keep all your healthy habits like sleeping on time, walking, and lifting weights. So 76, you stay there, like a good boy. And after this break, you want to kill yourself less now. And you're mentally and physically recovered. Motivation's recharged and we're ready to go back in. Now, for the next 4 weeks, losing fat isn't going to be as easy as it was back then because it slows down. So you aim for a little less. 3 kilos, which is 6.5 pounds over the next 4 weeks. And once you've lost it, you're sitting at 73 kilos now. Then again, take a 2-week break. Maintain that 73. Keep that 73. And once again, you go back stronger than ever and you hammer away those last 3 kilos and go from 73 to 70. That's a total of approximately 10 kilos or 22 pounds gone in 18 weeks, which is around 4.5 months. It's quite good, man. But here's the key though. I lifted heavy, I hit my protein, and I kept my muscle because the goal wasn't to just get lighter, it was to get leaner. And that, my friend, is not only the most sustainable way for you to go to 15% body fat, it is also the fastest way. Because if we don't take these breaks, we know our history, man. We know what we're gonna do. We know how we're like. We know how it's ending. So when you're trying to be a little less fat, ask yourself, do you wanna lose fat fast or do you wanna lose fat fucking forever? Now listen, all of this, it's going to work until life throws a punch straight into your asshole. Life is going to life, man. Things are gonna happen. Events, funerals, injuries, work, breakups. There's going to be so many speed bumps along the way. And in those bumps, you're going to lose some progress. And that's okay, man. That's fine. As long as you get your ass back on the road and keep pumping. That's what matters. So here's the mission. Starting today, give me 4 solid weeks. Drop 4 kilos, 8.8 pounds, and show yourself who the fuck you are and what you're made of. Now, losing weight is great, but if you're not careful, you'll end up skinny fat. So don't make that mistake. Watch this next video. I'll show you exactly how to fix skinny fat and get fucking jacked.